You had a true freshman starting quarterback at one point last year that you're very high on. How did you get Justice McCoy here under those circumstances?
Well, Justice was a guy that we targeted very early. And this is you don't get to draft. You've got to recruit. So you've got to offer more than one guy. And Justice was one of the first guys that we offered, if not maybe the first quarterback that we offered. We offered a handful of guys, and one of the first ones that came on campus with his aunt Laverne, and he just wasn't ready to make a decision. But he felt comfortable here, and then things happened in recruiting, and the spot wasn't available, and then it opened back up. And I think that relationship that we started last April with him and his aunt, and Coach Applewhite did a nice job of continuing that relationship and talking to him every week, even though we didn't have something, in case something opened up, and he felt comfortable. And a lot of guys, quite frankly, want to have the opportunity to play in our system and what we do offensively. We want guys that are able to extend plays and have athletic ability, but quarterbacks want to be distributors. They want to see themselves as the Tom Brady's and the Matt Ryans and running an offense and distributing to the playmakers, and that appealed to Justice. And he's a competitor. He didn't care who was at quarterback. Colin Hill did not care that Nick Stevens was second team Mountain West. You want guys that believe when they come in, no matter that they're going to have a chance to play, and if they're the best, they're going to play. And that's the kind of guys I want to recruit. I don't want to recruit somebody that I got to sit and constantly go over the depth chart and, hey, this is where you fit in, because that's not true. This isn't where you fit in, because after I sign you, I'm going to try to sign somebody better than you. It's their job when they're here to try to earn that spot.
Is Justice a guy who can fit in with this offense early on, even if he's not the guy, a guy who, like Patone did last year in stretches?
Well, I think if I sit here and try to write Justice's story, that's unfair to Justice. Justice has got to come in here and write his own story, and he's got to go to work and he's got to make his own way. I don't sit here and say, hey, this guy's, this is going to be his role year one. We'll see when he gets here. He's going to write his story of how it's going to turn out year one, and it might be like he thought it, envisioned, and it might not. And then, with the help of myself and the coaches and everybody else involved, we're going to help write the story for him to be successful with hard work.